Oh my god, the many, many lies of Chris Roberts and CIG. Folks, welcome to the channel. I was just revisiting some of the things that have been told because, time goes by, you forget. This is almost, this is from CitizenCon 2953, a couple years ago, almost 3 years, actually 3 years ago if you go by dates. And this is what they were saying. The Idris will be delivered to owners alongside Squadron 42. So the Idris has been delivered. The Idris has been sold in many, many waves of extreme scarcity, of course, but many, many waves. You see Idrises all over the place. All over the place, Idris is abandoned all over the game. It is ridiculous. The amount of Polaris and Idrises that you see all over the place, it is more than pretty much any other ship. And yet there's no Squadron 42. But this is 3 years of polishing. It was feature ready complete. It's just a matter of polishing it away. Polish it. Yeah, a little bit of polish. Should be ready anytime now. Not true. More lies. There is no Squadron 42. All they have is a bunch of cinematics. That's all they have. But there is no Squadron 42. I honestly don't think we will ever see any Squadron 42. And if in a year, 2, 3, 4 years from now, we do see something called Squadron 42, it's probably going to be something extremely disappointing. Something that, oh yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to, no, I'm not going to buy shit. If there's ever something called Squadron 42 being sold, why would you be so stupid as to buy it? I mean, for crying out loud, have some common sense, understand what this company has been doing all along, and stop believing lies. Now, I play the game. I will continue to play the game. No one's going to tell me what to do with my life. I will continue to do for as long as I want. And when I don't want to do that anymore, I won't play it anymore. And when I don't want to do content anymore, I'll just stop doing that. Guys, this is not what I do. This is not my work. I don't depend on this for anything. This is just fun. And since I'm doing it, I might as well have a channel because I do have other channels. I write about survival and preparedness, by the way. If you're interested in that sort of thing, you have my books both in Spanish, in English, which are some of the best-selling survival and preparedness books. That's what I do. I do survivalism and preparedness. I do consulting for these things. I write my books in different languages. I have my channels also in English and Spanish. That's why I have the plaque over there. It's not because of this channel. That's what I do. I love what I do. I'm super happy. Super blessed in that regard. This is just fun for me, right? And this is just talking about something that for a long time, I truly believed. Not that it would ever be complete. I completely understood how the business model and the monetization thing was more about never completing the game. Just talking about, yeah, we will do this and that, and just delivering very little. But the thing I did not expect, and this I must admit, I was caught by surprise. The thing I must admit was I never thought the game would get worse. It was before. That was like a shocker. Like master modes like was really. This is not how we play this game. It used to be something that would never be completed. You focus only on selling new ships, and if you want to buy them, or earn them in game eventually, or and then they would just kill you with inflation in game. It used to be that it was very easy to eventually buy the ship that you wanted. I don't know if it was super easy. There were a lot of people that actually struggled quite a bit. Even when for many of us it was, you kind of figure the mechanics, especially when you got good at flying in the pre-master modes era. Yeah, you could fly nicely, do good combat, earn money with that, and buy the ships you wanted. But it was not everyone. There was a lot of people that were struggling. You would see comments on Global about people that had been playing for weeks and couldn't buy even a tiny ship, because they just don't have the time and they haven't been playing long enough to get good with it. Now you have this console crippling thing of slowly moving and slowly exchanging DPS, and the biggest ship with the biggest gun and the biggest shield is the one that wins most things. It is very, even with unskilled people. It's gonna be mostly about that. Even every once in a while you find someone floating around in atmosphere that attacks you with a bigger, stronger, and should win a ship, but they don't have the skill, so you kind of maneuver around them. But it's not what it used to be. The game is so much worse. But going back to many of these lies, how about this one? How about this one? Do you remember this one? Oh, I do.
Fury. We deliver previous promised content. And as you'll see today and tomorrow, we do a lot of gameplay support. So obviously we help out. Ships are like the heroes of the game. You saw in the
ships are the heroes of the game. They bullshit. They bullshit. They
resource network. Doing great. Doing this graph. This is Now we're going to take a quick look at where we got to with the merchantman, just to show where we were up to before that happened in 2022.
2022, Banu Merchantman. What a fucking scam. What a fucking scam, man. They knew they would not complete anything. They knew they had nothing, yet they sold it. They sold the nothing. This is the kind of thing that gets you into... This is the kind of thing you get a lawsuit over, right? This is a scam. This right here is why, and a lot of people, oh, it's not a scam. The game actually exists. Yeah, but this is the scam. This is scamming people. This is lying to people. This is knowing you're not going to complete this thing, and yet you're selling it. And then, well, you just gave us money already, so just go buy one. Go buy something else. Oh, but I want to buy. This is the thing I bought. I bought this thing. It is a digital product, legally speaking. You bought a digital asset, right? Oh, but you didn't buy it. You pledged. No, you bought this thing that was supposed to be delivered eventually, right? Years or whatnot. But no, this is something that was sold, knowing they were gonna completely abandon this thing. It was already dead on the water. The Banu Merchantman was. This is 2022. They already knew they were never gonna make it, but yet. They thought, we have this, so we might as well lie to people, trick them into giving us more money, thinking they will get this, but we know we're not going to deliver this thing, but we sell it anyway. And that's the kind of thing that is fucking us. It is a scam. You're scamming people out of their money because you're deceiving them. You're lying to people. You're saying you're going to... This is not a 12-year-old trying to get a Kickstarter for his, whatever game he has in mind. No. This is a multi-million company that knows very well what they will and will not do. And yet, through different tactics, claiming miscommunication, claiming magical development issues, claiming doing things that have never been done before. No one has ever done an inventory with transfer all buttons, man. That is, no one has ever done a game in which you can buy and sell stuff as well. So if you buy a ship, you can never sell it because that is not a thing. Really? Is it not a thing that you can sell stuff in video games? Oh, no, but this is... No, it's not completely different. It all aligns, right? It all goes perfectly well into this idea of maximum shameless monetization with no regard whatsoever for the players, the customers, the clients, what we call the backers, right? The people that actually give you the money. It is, I'm going to be extremely shameless in all of this, and whoever goes with it, well, he goes with it. Whoever falls for this, he falls. Whoever gets lied to, he gets lied to. Whoever is deceived, you get deceived. And if, in spite of everything that I'm saying here, you still gonna wanna go and, oh man, the Asgard does look nice. It's just $300, so yeah, I might as well go and buy it. What else am I gonna do with my day? I don't have anything else to do. What am I gonna do? Work? No, I'll just go buy the Asgard and fly around the Asgard for a while until I realize that it's just like everything else, and I don't actually have the game. I don't actually have the game that's been promised time and time again over a decade. But we have new ships. Not only do we have new ships, we have The selling of ships that they don't even want to make, they don't even have an intention of delivering, but they still sell it because, hey, it's money in my pocket. Fuck you. Fuck you, idiot, for trusting me. Fuck you for believing that I would actually honor the pledge that you made.